We're keeping calm and diving into some pasta on this Monday with Franco the Foodie.
That's right, we've got the king of the kitchen himself, Franco's here. So Franco, what have you been up to?
Okay, this is we call her Linguini St. Augustine because we actually met in St. Augustine in Florida.
Oh, wow.
It was the three of us drinking beer, sitting in a pool, getting hungry, say what we're gonna eat. Normally we say, oh, let's do the midnight pasta. Midnight pasta in Italy is basically spaghetti, aglio and olio, garlic and olive oil, simple as that, maybe a little pepper flakes. But the night before, we had roasted eggplant, we had grilled onion, we had mushroom, we had marinated tomatoes. So when we decided to do this, we were so hungry at that point, we just put everything in it. And it came out so delicious. I said, I'm gonna put this on the menu. And that's why the name was St. Augustine, because it actually was created over there.
That doesn't happen when I do that. I mean, granted, it's like Cheetos and ice cream and, you know, whatever I can think of. That's amazing that you were able to just piece that together.
It's true. So basically what I'm doing over here, we have a confit oil, garlic and olive oil. So I'm going to use a lot of it. You know, I want to be stingy because this is a kind of like a back on the tradition, aglio and olio, peperoncino. And to make aglio olio, you got to have a lot of oil. Right, so we start with the garlic, and then these are the leftover eggplant that we had the day before. So to replicate the same recipe, I actually grilled these yesterday, and you can see they've been marinated all night. So I'm gonna put them in there too. Just
those are eggplants.
the beautiful thing about this, once you cook them and you put them in olive oil, you put them in a sealed container, you don't have to refrigerate them. You keep them room temperature. And then if you want to do something different, some roasted sesame oil, some tahini sauce, some garbanzo beans, and you turn that beautiful eggplant into a nice hummus.
Oh, that does sound good.
Yes. Okay. So we didn't use the mushroom there, but I'm a fun guy, so I'm going to use them.
I just want to get a bunch of ingredients and set them in front of Franco and just see what he can do.
That's a good idea. We'll get you a beer like you had last
Yeah.
time.
There you go. We'll get a bunch of beers and see
We'll
what
leave you
happens.
be.
Yes.
We'll watch from a distance.
Now, you said that you normally, or you did let that marinate for over a day. Do you normally recommend doing that?
For eggplant, you can have, well, it depends on how you cook them and what you're cooking for.
Okay.
I like to make stuffed eggplant, and I like to eat them right away. If I make eggplant parmigiana, it doesn't last 20 minutes. So, I mean, all this stuff that we do usually don't start. But this kind of thing, it is nice because you can put them on a salad, you can do a spread on the bread, you can sit on a porch with a glass of wine. You're talking with your boyfriend, your husband.
Now
your
we're talking.
And
Glass
then,
of
you know,
wine.
you just there, what we're going to eat? You get some crostini, you turn on the grill, you make some crostini, you spread that on it, and you have a nice, light, kind of, what we call a poggio, something to, you know, have with a glass of wine and feel good about it.
Is that the experience at Franco the Foodie?
That's pretty much, we try to give that experience to everybody.
I love it. Well, we're going to let this cook, and we're going to get in a quick commercial break. We're going to be back with much more from Franco the Foodie, so stick with us.
Welcome back to the Living Dayton Kitchen. We're getting a taste of Italy with Franco the Foodie.
That's right. Chef Franco is here. Now, what's next? Because this smells so good, so fresh.
This is a very simple dish.
Welcome back to the Living Dayton Kitchen. We're getting a taste of Italy with Franco the Foodie.
That's right. Chef Franco is here. Now, what's next? Because this smells so good, so fresh.
This is a very simple dish. So pretty much we're done. We just let it cook a couple more minutes, and that's all you need. The only thing we have to do now, we just gonna get ready to plate it. And
Yeah,
I
plate
like
it
to
by me.
Yes.
Plate it by me.
Oh, look at that. I like to plate always family style. I put extra on the plate because you put it on the table and everybody can get what they want.
Oh, I like that.
This way, you know that everything is making this beautiful smelling aroma all over the building over here.
Yeah,
All
right.
So
Smells so good.
the only thing we got left over here, we're just gonna put it on a plate.
Now, I want to make sure we talk about this. This dish is a part of your new menu this week.
Yes, we're gonna do this coming Wednesday all the way to Saturday, and then for the people that come and order a thing from this week next week, then if you don't come this week, you're not gonna get it.
I'm glad you said that. I wanted to emphasize that.
I want to make
You
sure
heard
that
it
they
here,
know.
folks.
Yes.
If you don't come this week,
You're
you're not
not gonna
getting
get
it.
it. You
I'm
want
the
it-
type of person I will order the same thing at a restaurant if it's my favorite, but that's not at all what Franco the Foodie does. You rotate your menu, right?
We rotate every week.
So it means you got to look him up on Facebook. You got to keep him up on social media because we got to know what that is.
Okay, so over here we have all this beautiful oil, but the same oil is on all the other ingredient. It's marinated tomatoes. We have the garlic infusion oil. We have the eggplant. They all have oil, so we don't have to do too much. If you like dip the bread, if you have some bruschetta, then you add a little more. Now on this one, we have some
that looks so
nice
good.
steak. There you go, little
Grace is in
Pasta
heaven.
on a Monday.
Parmigiano Reggiano, a lovely decoration for little color over there because we don't have enough color. And then after that, it is just
Look at that.
picture
Voila.
worthy.
That's heaven right there.
That is all done. And you can do this if you have leftover or anything, asparagus, eggplant, anything. You can just do this.
That's
oh my
beautiful.
goodness. That looks so good. I want to just dive right into it.
So Franco, where can people find you on social media?
Always on Franco The Foodie, the Facebook page. We have people request food over there, request ideas. We have people calling us for everything over there, but the majority of the time is there.
I'll give you a
Love
call
it.
too.
Well, make sure to get your ideas into Franco the Foodie. You can find that information right there on your screen. Like you said, this menu is only going to last for a certain time, so make sure to get a hold of it. Franco, thanks so much for being here.
You're very welcome. And then one thing I wanted to say also, this comes with hard on. You can have a with chicken this week, but I'm thinking because it was from Florida, I may gonna start doing this with shrimp.
Perfect.
Ooh, thanks for
Perfect.
coming in.
Love it.